Boys, we're back for a new YouTube video. I know that you probably don't need to even see me because I wanted to show you this cool shit here, which is not bad. But we're here with Davide.
So guys,
Boom, Anas is cooked as always. I was kidding, bro. And yeah, guys, now I'm gonna just switch it. Yeah, definitely you can see me better now. Basically wanted to make a video to share with you a little bit of, besides the Warsaw meetup stuff, which I don't know if you guys already saw the vlog, and you guys already saw everything that we did, which is pretty cool. This panel's pretty cool. Met up with some guys, some of my older friends that live here in Warsaw. Besides that stuff there, okay, I don't really like this background. But besides that stuff there, guys, I wanted to share with you a basically something that my sales manager told me, right? Because yeah, I'm actually helping guys, teaching guys getting started in sales, right? And get their first money online. But I myself have a mentor. I myself have a sales manager, right? Which is a sales manager that is following me right now in my solar position. And because right now I'm kind of debating whether to go fully in on my coaching business or instead or into something, sales agency as well, because I also have connections for that that I've also done in the past and I've collaborated with a lot of people. So that's a path. But I've also debated whether to stick to my slower position and do these things at the same time, and because I really like my position. I'm really good at my solar position. The CEO literally said that I have the lowest cost per close of everybody in the company. But the truth is that I work less than everybody else in the company because I have my coaching business. You guys see, I do content. I want to have more freedom, not because sales doesn't give you freedom, but because I simply am somebody that has a certain point. And I'm guessing you guys, all the guys that I know in sales that start with sales started because they don't want to do it all their lives, but because they want to get financial freedom, get some money, stack some cash, and then with the skills they learned with sales, start a business, right? So if that's you, that's probably the best way to go. So and it's not because I don't like the freedom or because I don't like sales, but it's just because I want to do something for myself. I want to build something great. I want to build something big, build something strong where I am seen as a leading figure in the sales space. That's what I want to do. I want to lock in so that in 6 months, I'm one of the leading figures in the sales space. I'm big on social media. Everybody knows me. And I literally am one of and also, I literally can achieve higher levels for myself personally, right? So get to the best version of myself as well. And so I was kind of debating between the two things, stick with my solar position and do the business or only do the business. And this kind of indecision actually made me, as I said, I wasn't working much in the solar space, actually made me not work much at all to points where, my manager would be like, yo, what's up? My CEO would be like, yo, what's up? And I hopped on calls with them and then I told them about the situation. I said, yo, I'm also having this coaching in the meantime, and I really want to make it work and it's something that I really believe in. And my manager, who's a guy that managed a company and he of course didn't get a big commission out of this number, right? So, but I'm just gonna say the number. The company that he managed, and he managed the sales team for this company, made 80 million euros a year. So that's like $90 million a year, and he was the manager for this company. So this is somebody, that I'm definitely gonna. I don't have these numbers, right? So I'm definitely gonna listen to this person. What he said is, yeah, well, um, Leo, I have this phrase that I use every single day to remind myself to always do the best thing for me, which is life, God, the universe, whatever you believe, right? That's what he told me. For me, it would be God. God rewards courageousness, rewards bravery, but condemns indecisiveness, condemns inaction. And this is the main thing of this video, is that you are probably there, as so many people that I know, in a job or studying, and you don't like your current situation. You're there because somebody told you to do it, or because you have to pay the bills, or because you want to make some money to, be free, but what you're doing doesn't satisfy you, doesn't, is not the real you, right? And I get you, I understand you. And but so you're struggling because you want to do something new, but you don't really know how, or you don't want to put yourself out there because it's uncomfortable. So you're kind of like in mentally, you're kind of in the middle of the two things, because you're like every single day you work less, you work a little bit more fatigue because you know that you could be doing something else, right? And if you really truly believe that you could be doing something else and you could put yourself out there and you're worth more, then, as I said, God rewards bravery, right? You put yourself out there, do it, go for it, burn the boats. Literally, there's no other way. Like when Hernan Cortes went to Mexico and conquered all the Aztecs with 500 Spanish men, which is insane because the Aztecs were a million. He literally said to his crew, burn the boats, guys. We're not coming back unless we conquer all of this peninsula. Same thing with you. You need to put yourself in a frame of like in 6 months, either I actually start in the online space or start in whatever I want to start. This is literally not only to, say come and work with me. It's literally to say go and fulfill your true dreams, be free, right? This is all to say either I go like you have to put yourself in the state of either I in 6 months am way better as a version of myself and I'm actually chasing that dream, or I'm a loser. I'm literally a loser. I should be ashamed of myself. That's where you should that's what you should be doing, right? Just going fully in, because as I said, even if things go bad, they're not gonna go bad because the mindset that you're gonna be in is only gonna be a mindset of, okay, I've actually put myself all in. I have to make this work, right? It's going to be way better than staying in your current position. So why not try? Worst case scenario, you go back to your main position. If you're doing a job, right, and you just say, "Oh, I'm gonna get into online business, and in 6 months I'm gonna crush it," and everything goes bad, which is the chances of this are going to be way lower if you actually come in with this attitude of, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna go all in on this. I have to make this work because if you really genuinely want to make it work, it's gonna work, bro. But let's say it doesn't. What's the worst case scenario? You're gonna go back to your current job. You're gonna go back to your situation. So you see the two things. Which one is better? Now, what you got to do is literally put yourself out there, be serious, be brave for yourself, for your sake. Chase whatever you want to chase, because as I said, God condemns inaction. Every single day that you don't take action, you're stealing a day to yourself that you could be using to get to the goal that you want to get, to travel the world, to be free, to give money to your parents, to whatever, right? And you're not doing this because you're kind of in the middle of the two things. You don't know how to start, or you're just scared, which is normal. But if you're going to continue to do that, how is your situation going to change, right? So literally every single day, what I tell me is for every single decision, instead of always staying in the inaction and the indecisive, I just take a decision. I just try to take a decision right away because, as I said, God rewards bravery and condemns inaction, condemns indecision, condemns being just not knowing, right, what to do. Just do one thing without thinking about it, right? But of course, using your gut, using your heart. If your heart and gut says something, whether right now, let's say you're working and you're thinking of doing online business, and your gut really says, we're gonna, let's do this, let's go into this, let's try it, do it, bro. Stop whatever you're doing and just do it for the next 6 months. And put yourself in a frame of like, I either make it in the next 6 months or I don't eat, or either I make it in the next 6 months or I'm a pathetic loser. Literally, like just put yourself in the extremes. This is the only way that you're gonna be able to truly make it. And if you really do believe it, God is gonna reward you because God rewards bravery. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope this was clear. My voice is a little destroyed. A little bit of pause. But this is something that I really want to tell you guys because I'm struggling with it too, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing right now and how I'm working on my personal development. And hopefully this was helpful for you guys as well, right? So without further ado, I do have this meetup video that I'm going to be posting on the YouTube, where all the guys are going to be joining. We got Maruf that woke up from the dead, literally woke up from the dead. And yeah, guys. Hope this was helpful. And of course, if you want to talk more about this with me, you know where to reach me out. Leave Zibordi on Instagram. And yeah, till next one.